Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review the banner which gonna come on this week, Final Fantasy V banner. So let's start from Faris. So Faris, I can say that she is pretty good because I can say she is like Neo Vision Terra, who is an evoker, but instead fire, she uses water element. But there is few weakness which I see on her, okay? First, she require 100 limit burst crystals to use her limit burst. And that's a lot because first, she can only refill that limit burst crystals on her Brave Shift form. Okay? And her Brave Shift form only allow her to refill that 2 times because it is Grandis ability. So once you run out of Grandis ability, then good luck on using that limit burst. Okay, so that's the first weakness. And another thing is, even if you use it on the Brave Shift form, you have 3 turns cooldown to return on normal form. And the effects for limit burst damage boost is already gone. So yes, I can say you need to search from others for limit burst damage buff, limit burst damage boost buff. Okay, so that's quite weakness I can say. But you can also use her as normal fire finisher. Okay, she has 85% breaks on her Brave Shift limit burst, so yes, she can become your breaker, but again, be careful because you need 100 limit burst crystals. Okay, and on normal form, she still has 130% wind or water imperil. Okay, really nice. And the imperils also deal 288 times damage. Wow, that's pretty high. Too bad that it seems you can only you can only chain this with a duplicate. So it is not that good on Dark Vision because it is 32 hits attack. Okay, and then on normal Brave Shift form, on Brave Shift form, normal attack, she break 500% sword damage. So you can use it when you need sword break. And talking about normal attack, many future characters gonna have upgradable normal attack which done something really different. And on normal form, this is another unique thing. On normal form, her normal attack deals 40 times evoke damage, and it is only 1 hit attack. So maybe if you equip her with Lightning Thrust Master reward, which allow you to attack twice, and if you are dual wielder, that means 4 times attack, right? If I'm not mistaken, that means it can deal some nice amount of damage. But that's simply my thought. Okay, I don't do any calculation. It is simply my just random thought. Okay, please tell me if you play Japan version whether that's correct or not. And for the Trust Master reward, it gives you 30% Evo magic. So this is nice for an evoker or hybrid attackers. Okay, really nice. And for the STMR, it is also very nice. Okay, Evo Magic 50%. For Terra, if I'm not mistaken, her STMR gives you Evo damage 50%. But for this, Evo Magic. So a little different, but I don't know which one better. But again, if you have max your Evo damage, then maybe this sword is better than Terra Neo Vision STMR. Okay, so that's all for the Faris. Let's take a look on the next character, Gilgamesh. So, Gilgamesh. So I have created 5 future Neo Vision Awaken. I won on the past, and I must say, he is great. Okay, he is included on that list. First of all, he can imperil 120% for 3 turns, all elements. So wow, he is great for support on Dark Vision because he also able to break 85% all stats. So really complete, really easy to use. Not only that, he also able to chain with almost all chaining families. Mirror of Equity, Stardust Ray, Tornado, Chaos Wave Awaken, Aurel Ray, Graviton Cannon, Bolting Strike, you name it. Really great. And not only that, he has access to a lot of killers. Maybe not that big, only 100%. But the point here is, if you need some killers, then yes, you can use it. And another great thing is he also has 5 weapons break: Katana, Sword, Axe, Spear, and Mace. So yes, in the future, if you need a character to break the health break bar, you can use it. Really nice. And maybe the greatest thing is he can do Aurel Ray, Stardust Ray combo. So that's great to make 100 chain on Dark Vision stage. Pay attention that his Aurel Ray is dark element, so make sure the enemy doesn't have dark resist. But other than that, pretty good. You don't need to worry about elemental chain because he is true dual wield, so you can simply use elemental weapon on his secondary hand to do elemental chain. Really nice. And maybe the weak thing about him is the Stardust Ray chain damage modifier. It is kind of low, only 40 times damage modifier. For Mirror of Equity, it is normal, 72 times, so not that bad. And be happy because his Trust Mastery word is upgraded. On the past, I can say that his Trust Mastery word is kinda rubbish, only give you dual wield and minor stats boost. But this time, this is one of the best accessory for either for physical, magic, or even for hybrid, because it gives you 40 attack, 40 magic, and 40% attack magic boost and dual wield. So very nice Trust Mastery word. Maybe not a must-have, but if you get it, very nice. And for the STMR, I don't think it is that great. Okay, 45 attack, nice, but not particularly that useful. 30% dark resist. So that's all about Gilgamesh. Now let's talk about Bartz. For Bartz, he has great beast and plant killer, 100% from passive, and you can get another 100% from his buff. So yes, it will be great. And like you can see that his STMR also gives you 50% beast and plant killer. So if you need to kill beast and plant, he is the guy. Okay, and he also able to imbue wind to ally and himself, to one ally and himself. Okay, so that's really good because usually you use 2 characters as a chainer, right? Bartz himself won't have a problem because he can equip his STMR or whatever else, okay? But the greatest thing is he can give 45% wind damage buff to all. So 45%, it is above the meta standard for elemental damage boost. So this one is good. And let's say if the enemy doesn't have any particular weakness, maybe what you want to use on that battle is wind element, because 45%, I think it is the best elemental damage boost you can get for all allies in this game at this point. Okay, maybe, okay. And remember, he starts with full limit burst on the battle, so you can entrust your limit burst to other character, one character I mean. And if you don't want to entrust, don't worry, because you also can become Brave Shift form, and his Brave Shift form limit burst is pretty decent, 280% attack magic buff and 100% limit burst damage, and AoE wind imbue. So it is really nice for fast setup. Okay, you get 100% limit burst damage, AoE wind imbue for elemental chain, etc. Really nice Brave Shift limit burst. So the weakness, actually it is not a weakness. Let me be honest for you, I don't know how strong his Brave Blade on the Brave Shift form, okay? Because he gets more damage modifier. I haven't done calculation, but I still don't know about his damage potential. But his support is great. I don't think his damage will be that behind compared to other top tier, I guess, okay? So the 5 to 7 stars character, Xezat. it's hard to say anything about him. First of all, because I can say he is pretty good. If he was released on the past, I'm gonna tell you that you need to have these guys, because yes, I can say that he is quite nice. But for now, on Neo-Vision era, I can say that his strongest point is his Trust Mastery Word and STMR. Why his STMR is pretty decent? Because if you equip it on himself, on Galuf or Warrior of Dawn Galuf, you will feel 4 limit burst gauge to all allies. And that's huge, because like you know that the maximum limit burst per turn we can get is 12. Okay, so how to get more limit burst regen per turn? By using this accessory. Too bad it cannot be equipped simply by anyone, because of course I know it will be too OP if you can equip this to everyone. But yes, I hope this can be equipped by any Final Fantasy V characters. But yes, you cannot do that. You can only use it for 7 stars characters. Okay, so let's hope Galuf gonna get his Neo-Vision form on the future, but I don't think he will get that soon, because yes, we just got this Final Fantasy V Neo-Vision Awakening, I mean. So yes, it's kind of disappointing. But yes, if you plan to use those 3 characters, then don't forget to equip this. This is really unique Trust Mastery Word. And he is also an AoE magic tank, and he has nice high spirit, okay, because he got equipment spirit boost when dual wielding, if I'm mistaken. So very nice. And another good thing is he can also deal damage using spirit based attack. So yes, he can still deal nice amount of damage, but maybe not become great chaining partner, because he can only do dual cast. Okay, and the biggest problem to use him is, of course, he is 7 stars characters. Yes, I have said that his spirit is good, but maybe that's only for 7 stars level. If you compare it to Faisi, then wow, it will be very, very huge different. Maybe. Okay, I haven't tried to gear him, but yes, I think that's the weakness. And even the enemy can kill Faisi on 2-day trial. So just imagine you bring 7 stars AoE magic tank. For physical tank, we can like cheese it using evasion. So yes, that's another way to use Galuf, okay, to make him into 100% evasion provoke tank. So you can still equip this Trust Mastery Word and become nice provoker. And another great use, the only reason maybe in the future to use him is if you need beast and plant mitigation. His limit burst is insane, 75% beast and plant physical and magic mitigation. So this is insanely good but niche. But again, maybe this gonna be key on some trials on the future. Okay, so that's all for the 7 stars. Now, like usual, should you summon? Yes, you should summon if you are a big fan of Final Fantasy V. Another reason is all the characters on the banner are also pretty good. Faris gonna be a really good character, okay? At least she gonna become your water evoker until Luna Freya come to the global, okay? And I'm not sure which one is more powerful, Shuyi or her, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of pissed off. I forced myself to get Shuyi on the pass, okay? Because other than Final Fantasy V banner, there is another good news on this week. We get increased draw rate. Wow, 3% Neo-Vision, so 1% increase. It is not small. Yes, I know it is still small, but what I mean is the increase rate is huge, okay? It's like 50% more chance to get Neo Vision and 12% to get Rainbow. So we're gonna see more Rainbow coming starting from this week. Good for us, okay? And Gilgamesh, he is also insanely good support chainer role. So yes, I want to get him to X+1. And that's probably not that hard because we get 7 stars version of him for free. So thank you, Gumi, for giving us that. And for Bartz, he can be good as long as the enemy doesn't have wind resist. Because yes, even if you don't use him as a DPS, you can still use him as a support. His Bribe Shield limit burst is pretty great. 100% limit burst damage, AoE win. Wow. Extra win for me. And don't summon if you probably already have Suyi, and it turns out their damage output not that different. I can be wrong, okay? It is simply my thought, okay? Not calculated hypothesis or whatever. Sorry for wrong or strange wording. And yes, if you really want Water Evoker, I think Luna Freya is better because she is more straightforward, like Terra, Neo Vision. So maybe wait until she comes. And another reason is yes, Gilgamesh and Bartz are pretty good, but if you are veteran players, maybe you already have some of the characters on your inventory. So yes, you don't need to pull on this banner, okay? And they also give us 7 stars Gilgamesh. So for Gilgamesh, I can say it's easy to make him into Neo Vision. At least you can simply use your UOC. Remember, what I want to say is all the characters gonna be power creep. So what's not gonna be power creep on this game? Only one, your Lapis. In fact, I can say that your Lapis is getting stronger and stronger day by day. Because like you can see that with this upgrade, if you have saved lots of Lapis, then wow, you're gonna be insanely easy to get all these Neo Vision and Rainbows starting from Thursday. Okay, so try to conserve your Lapis as long as you can. Maybe you want to save it for Full Metal Alchemist banner, or maybe you think Snow is kinda suck and you want to have better tanker, then maybe we need to wait for April for King Behemoth. Unless of course they decide to delay it again and say sorry for the community, blah 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 blah, we are busy or whatever. But yes, let's just wait until April. Let's hope King Behemoth gonna be really good like what they say. At that time, let's go pull for King Behemoth. But for now, that's all I can say on this banner review. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Views guide. Bye bye guys!